Hi, and welcome to Dog Talk TV with your host, Tony V. Thank you for watching our channel. Hopefully you've watched all of our previous episodes and you're up to speed. If you haven't, please go back and review them because each episode builds on the previous episode. So our goal here at Dog Talk TV is to keep dogs in your heart and not in the pound or the shelter. So in our last couple of episodes, we talked about who is responsible for the dog. And the answer is you, the owner or the handler. And we also talked in the last chapter about expect the unexpected. So today we're going to follow up on that one just a little bit more. Because as we know, dogs are predators, they're carnivores, they have a lot of instincts to survive, and they will do things that fall in those three categories. And a lot of times that will be unexpected to us as humans because we don't think the same way that they do. So we must always expect the unexpected when we have our dogs around us. Again, we want them to be safe, we want people around them to be safe, and we want to keep the dogs in your heart and your home versus the animal control. Okay, so one of the concepts we're going to talk about today is stepping to the other side. And there's a really great book out there by William Ury called Getting Past No. And William Ury wrote this book about negotiating, but we've used this book a lot in the business world as a leadership tool. And in this book, William Ury has 5 different steps on negotiating. And the first step is going to the balcony. And then the second one is step to the other side. We're going to just use probably the first 2 when it comes to dog handling today, which step 1 is go to the balcony, and then step 2 is step to the other side. So as we expect the unexpected, it's a good idea to go to the balcony, and this term comes back from back in the days when they had castles or on top of a hill or something, and they wanted to go look over a battlefield, so they would go up to the balcony, their highest point that they had available, and look over the entire area. Get a view of what they were dealing with. So we need to do that as dog owners. We need to go to this balcony when we're with our dog and look at our surroundings around us. Be cognizant of everything that is in your dog's world that your dog could react to. Things that we don't think about, like the UPS truck driving by, like a group of kids coming up unexpectedly, like someone coming to your door and knocking, like a visitor to your home. What is in your environment that a dog may react to that you don't think about? I heard a story this week where a dog owner had a dog for a very long time. A piece of candy was dropped on the floor. The dog was eating it. Someone reached down to grab it, and the dog nipped at him. Did the dog do something wrong? No, the dog did exactly what it does instinctually. So we need to think about that before we reach into a dog that's eating a food item. So step to that balcony and look around. The second part is step to the other side. So learn to think like your dog. How does a dog think? Again, what are they after? What are they looking at? What is their next move? Learn to anticipate their next move so that you can expect the unexpected. So step to the dog's world. Sometimes I find it handy that if my dog is barking at something out the window and I can't see it, I get down on the same level with the dog so that my eyes are at the same level. See what they see. Get up next to them. And get into their world. How do they think? Again, they're there for survival. We all know dogs love to eat. They'll eat just about anything, right? That's because it's instinctual to them. Survival. So learn to think like that and step to their side of the world. What is in their environment that motivates them? What is their stimuli? What causes them to do what they do? And I think this will be part of our next episode, which is going to start now putting you on a training program. And we really don't think of it as a training because training is only a small part of your relationship with your dog. The really big picture is communication. And again, I'm not the dog trainer. I'm going to claim to be a people trainer because that's what I've done most of my career is in the business world is help people become better leaders and Therefore, we're going to focus with that on this aspect of the dog owner and the dog relationship. So I will bring on some subject matter experts that are experts in the training program. But again, the subject matter experts that I'm going to bring on focus mostly on communication. And a lot of that gets to physical communication, and then we tie into the verbal communication. And again, I'm not going to profess to be the expert in that field. And so we'll get some experts who are in that field to come on and explain that to you. So for now, let's just remember that when you have your dog, go to the balcony and see what's around you that could cause a problem. And then step to the dog's side and think, what are they interested in? What is their stimuli? What is in this environment that could drive them to do something unexpected that I, as a human, may not be thinking about? So step to the dog side. And if you have time, go find this book by William Ury called Getting Past No. It's an incredible book. It's an easy read. Again, we have a lot of our employees that read this book. We have a lot of people that go through supervisor training read this book, and it's a great leadership tool. So I encourage you to read this book. So until our next time, where we're going to start to get you on this training program, this is Tony V saying have a doggone good day.